plan. Get closer to the thrill. Only time can kill. It's in your eyes. It's so alive. Thrilling keeps me in the game. Thrilling, you don't even feel the pain.
Crowd is assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Tunchill?
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the New York Knicks. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
Kevin, their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the three ball. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
They recover it. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Passes it to Captain Clutch. Here's Lights Out. The good-looking shot from the wing. Lights Out's got 6.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Wagner. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Insanity, the pass to the body. A machine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Machine's got his first bucket in this one. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to San Antonio.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Wagner passes to the natural. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Captain Clutch. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. No good from Wagner.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Oh, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
The shot's good from the Machine.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Here's the waiter. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
And Detroit has possession. Following the 3 from the Wizard, here's Captain Clutch. Offensive rebound, the Machine, the bodyguard. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's the General. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The General's got his second bucket tonight. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's the bodyguard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Wagner passes to the natural. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now the pass to Captain Clutch. Here's the bodyguard. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Both free throws good from the machine. Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Wagner passes to the general. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the natural. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio. Misses from short range.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Captain Clutch. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And defensively, he was all over the court, forcing turnovers, putting a ton of pressure on the ball.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to... Oh, get it! Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Here's the bodyguard. He points his last outing. A machine. Another shot. No good. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. The natural, the pass to the Wizard. Here's the natural. Again, Indiana. Here's Insanity. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He passes to Captain Clutch. Buries the long-range jumper.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Well, from their sweep of this season series a year ago, pretty clear why one team wound up in the postseason and the other one went home.
So it's the Pacers now, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Passes to Insanity. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Steve just mentioned the ease with which they handled this opponent last season, Clark.
Well, the series between them really was quite ugly. I mean, not very competitive at all. As you would have guessed from looking at the standings at the end of the year, this was very one-sided.
It sure was. Lets it go from 11. And off the glass. That one's good. 6 points for the natural.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
And that one's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And the shot is good from Wagner.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
He lobs it up.
You see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
There's a good screen. Pass to Hampton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Stewart. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
I'll tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
The kick out to Hill. And there's the pass to Hampton. Shot clock at 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 7.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about it. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the missed 3 from Hill, Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 0-0. Off target with his 3. The Pistons trailing. Releases from 15. Here's Morris. On the money with the open jumper. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside, into that lane area has been huge for them.
1:31 left to play in the first. Here is Cunningham. He's guarded by Hill. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A look from Harris. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Cunningham. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Harris kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot is blocked. Halbert. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Stewart. Puts up the baby hook. Cannot hit. Hill with it. 8 points his last outing. Back to Smith. The dish now to Hill. There's the triple. And that one's good. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead. Here's Morris. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter.
Coming up next Tuesday, October 25th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against the Phoenix Suns. Be there.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Hill is out there with Smith. Then there's Brown. Then it's Turner. Pistons trailed by 8. The pass to Bagley. Poked loose. It's stolen by Hill. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Here's Morris. He passes it to Bagley. That one goes. Counter.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Back to Turner. The shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Some good matchups out there. That Washington Wizards game definitely worth checking out. What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Brown outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
A different look here for Detroit. Bodyguards checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Captain Clutch in for Cunningham. Duran, and he banks in the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pacers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one was. All free throws good from the general.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Pass to Captain Clutch. To Insanity. They get a hand on it. Clock is at 3, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 10th in steals, 13th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And I think what stood out to me was their ability to get out in the passing lanes and force turnovers. They were in the top 10 in steals, as you mentioned. And to me, that was their identity because they would really put a lot of pressure on the offensive team. And when they kicked it into gear and forced turnovers and scored at the other end, that's when they were at their best.
Ball's knocked loose. Now the Pacers moving it up. Boom! He chips it straight down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Pacers 4th.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Here's the Wizard. Sinks the triple. The Wizards got 6.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
The pass to the body. Will it go? Here's the machine taken away. Here's the natural. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half. Been a solid outing for the natural. 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Passes it to lights out. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Insanity. Here's the machine. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. The machine's got 8 points.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And so here is Indiana. Wagner. The kick out to Brown. Pass to the Wizard. From downtown. It's rebounded. Bodyguard.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
Man, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that 76ers game. Should be a good one.
Knocked away. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Brown. Here's Insanity. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Pacers leading by 14. Wagner passes to the National. The kick out to Brown. He passes to the National. The shot no good. Nice D from Lights Out. And the pass to the body. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Wagner passes to the Wizard. Here's the natural from outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. The Machine's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
There's the block. Now the Pacers moving it up. Brown's got the ball.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
The Pacers making a switch here. Pistons trail by 16. Passes it to the Machine.
Old school time now. He broke to the rack, Cap.
That is raw power, Clark. Raw, unbridled power.
And this place is shaking.
Wagner passes to the general. Here's the natural. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. There's the screen for 3. Shots good from Bodyguard. The Bodyguard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen. Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from the Wizard. Pistons trail by 15. Here's the Bodyguard. It's rebounded by the general.
He was right up tight on him on that attempt. Terrific D to throw off the shot.
And he did it without making too much contact and getting the officials' attention either.
And good on the basket. Book it. The general has got 8 points. Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. They set the pick. Here's Insanity.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
From past the arc. The shot's good from Wagner. The Raiders got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to the Wizard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Turner's checked in for the general. Here's the waiter. He's got 14. Tooncherry, the pass to the natural. Unloads from 13. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Captain Clutch. Pistons trail by 18. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 4th in blocks, 9th in assists, and they were in the top half of the league offensively with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian. Maybe average is a better way to describe it.
And I think the thing that jumps out at me is the blocks per game. It just shows how well coached they were defensively. Great rotations. They closed out, and they forced their opponents into tough situations at the hoop. That's how they were able to block so many shots.
Sinks the three-pointer. Captain Clutch's got his second bucket of the night.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's the natural. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pistons trail by 17. The pass to Captain Clutch. Another three for Detroit.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Passes it to the bodyguard. Here's Insanity. Drills it from outside. The Insanity's got 5 points so far.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I like that, trying to respond to that last three-pointer, but he couldn't get it to go.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Stewart's checked in for the machine. Pacers leading by 11. There's 1:17 left in the first half. The Wizard. That one's off. Still out of sync.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
0-0. Guarded by Harris. Here's the Wizard. Off target from outside.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Rejected by Tunche. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's the bodyguard, and the lead is down inside single digits. The bodyguard's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Gets the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
No coverage that time. And that's now 11 points for the Wizard. Here's Insanity. 8 points his last outing. Got a piece of it. Now the Pacers moving it up. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Harris. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Pacers.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Glad you're spending Saturday night with us. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Bulls in Chicago.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Been a stellar outing in this one for the waiter. He's got 16 points and 2 steals. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Insanity is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's the bodyguard. Then it's the machine. And it's lights out in at the 5. No good from the natural. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Insanity. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Both good from the line that time. Pacers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one shot. Both free throws good from Wagner. And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pistons passing it around. Here's the machine. The shot misses. Great D that time from Toonshire. The Wizard passes to Anthony. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Insanity, the pass to Captain Clutch. Here's Insanity. Pass to Lights Out. And the shot is good. Lights Out's got 16.
Well, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
There's the pass to Anthony. Excellent D there from the machine.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Pass to Insanity. Here's the bodyguard, defended by Wagner. No good from the bodyguard. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. 13 points for the machine.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Hampton. It's rebounded by the machine. The machine's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Captain Clutch passes to Insanity. Here's the machine, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
On the inbound, Insanity, the pass to the machine. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. The machine's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 7. Wagner passes to Hampton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
To the middle. Lights out, passes to Insanity. Jacks up a 3. No good from Captain Clutch. Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to the Wizard. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And the shot is long.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Beyond the arc. No good from Wagner. Pistons trailed by 10. The bodyguard got it.
What a play. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And they're able to recover. The General.
Just absolute domination in this one. For the General, he's got 10 points, and he's picked up 1 down.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
The Pistons making a change here. Rackley's checked in.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Indiana leading by 7. Here's Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. The Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's the screen. Now the pass to Bagley. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's the Wizard. Connects from 3-point range. The Wizards got 14.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, they came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Bagley. Smith with the block. Here's the Waiter. He's got 20. He passes to the Wizard. Here's the Waiter. Passes to the Wizard. Deflects the pass. Now Detroit moving it up. There's Captain Clutch. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 11 points in the game.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
The bodyguard passes to Bagley. From 10 feet out. And the bank shot is good.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Here's Wagner. No good. Nice D from the machine. Pistons trail by 8. The numbers in their favor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good from Wagner.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
No good from Captain Clutch. Indiana leading by 8. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Bogdanovich is checked in for the machine. Cunningham comes in for the bodyguard. And Morris subbed in for Insanity.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Morris kicks to Cunningham. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Cunningham's got his first basket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
The General defended by Ratcliffe. The shot's good from the General.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Here is Cunningham. He's guarded by Hill. Captain Clutch passes to Cunningham. Here's Bagley. Backs him down with the fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
No good from the General.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Well, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Up high and down hard.
That's all you use it, brother.
3, 2, 1, blast off. He's got into orbit for that jam.
All right, off that comment, maybe we should call that the satellite slam.
I like that.
I know. That's way too much, Kevin. Settle down.
Not launching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Pistons making a change here. Feeds to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to the natural. Pocket 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Indiana. The Machine, it's rebounded by Indiana. The Naturals got 6 rebounds in the game. Number 9. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Durant. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from the natural. Insanity, he's checked in for Detroit. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Poked away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
From back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Pistons trail by 17. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Good on the triple. Insanity's got 10 points here in the second half.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
The pass to the general. Here's the natural. Here's the Wizard, defended by Bogdanovich. Number 9. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Passes it to the general. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Detroit making a switch here. Pass to Insanity. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 13. And there's the pass to Insanity. He feeds it to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. That's tipped. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Both free throws good from the general. Here's Insanity. 15 points in the game. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Brown. And no good trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Wednesday, October 26th, the San Antonio Spurs take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. A conference battle in the West. Hoops action.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 16. You've got the Wizard, the natural out there with Brown, and there's the general, and it's Toon Cherry in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Captain Clutch, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Captain Clutch has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pistons. Brown inside, defended by Cunningham. The Wizard passes to the natural. Brown outside. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Pistons trailed by 14. Dishes it to Cunningham. He passes to Insanity. Nails the wide open jump shot. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Passes it to the natural. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Down low. Indiana moving the ball around. And now the Pistons fast break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a night so far for Insanity. 19 points and 8 dimes. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Well, when you can pass the ball and shoot it, now you really have the defense on a string. Been great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Got that one up quick. And now it's up to 25 points for the natural.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Lights out, checked in for Detroit. So it's Detroit now. 15-point game. Deflected. And here's the break. There's the lob to the hoop.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to the machine. Here's lights out. And that one's good.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
The pass to the natural. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Pass to lights out. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Wizard passes to the general. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Pass to Insanity. He kicks it to Harris. The machine. Here's Insanity. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 24 points for Insanity.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half. And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Harris. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The pass to Insanity. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to the Wizard. Here's the 3. Gets it to go.
But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's Captain Clutch. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Wizards got his 3rd rebound tonight. The natural, the pass to Hackett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we've come to expect plays like that from him. And still, they never get old to watch.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Insanity. All alone. It's rebounded by Tunche. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 in their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. A solo fast break. There's Captain Clutch. Now the Pacers moving it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Lights Out. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Lights Out's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open three.
And the pass to the Wizard. Here's the natural. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Natural's got 12 points in just the second half. Pistons trail by 17. He dishes it to Cunningham. Captain Clutch. Here's the Wizard. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Insanity. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Captain Clutch. Money from the wing. Yes, sir. Pacers leading by 15. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
Here is Cunningham. The Machine, defended by Tunche. Lights Out passes to Insanity. No good on the three. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass it to the General. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Natural, defended by Cunningham. Gets it to go. And that's 31 points for the Natural.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And the Pacers, another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
The shot's good from the Machine.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Pacers leading by 19. Pass to the Natural. It's rebounded by the Machine. The Machine's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And that one is hammered home.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Bodyguards checked in for Detroit. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 26 points for Insanity.
In order to cut into this lead, I think one of the things they've got to do a better job of is crashing the glass.
No good from the General. Pistons trail by 16. There's the 3. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's the step back, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The waiters checked in for Indiana. And so here is Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Captain Clutch. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Wagner passes to Hampton. Here's the bodyguard. Right through the knee for the layup.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Wagner passes to the Natural. Drains the three-pointer. The Natural's got 37.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The pass to the bodyguard. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Tunche.
Remember, he was hot early, three-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Wagner passes to the general. Lets it fly. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.